I ain't even finished going, doing what I got to do over here. Morning.
Morning.
All right. Let's see. So I heard. Well, I'll wait for some more people to get on here, but I heard a pretty crazy story a little while ago, and
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to divulge too much into it, but I am gonna. Oh shoot! Hold on. Mm, Blooding the waters, basically. uh, Come on. There you go. Peter being a little slow this morning. So,
Hey,
but I
Mr. Holiday.
the what?
Oh, John's on there.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Come on. I'm number two. Thumbs up. Oh, what's up, John Holiday? How you doing this morning? There's Jaime Daniel. 100% not slacking off. Right on, right on. Shoot. Mm. What's up, Daniel? How you doing? Diangle. What's up, boss? How you doing?
What's up, Cobra?
Yes, sir. Well, Craig, Camilo. Yeah, we got an early morning one. This is not going to be a real long video. The reason being because I got to take off to go do my uh, the chiropractor this morning, and they do deep tissue massage because for the last several years I've had this knot buildup between my shoulder blades, and it was so bad that you could push on my shoulder blade in the back, and the meat and all of that was so tight that it would pull over here in the front. And basically, like when I would be asleep, if I was sleeping on my side, my whole arm would fall asleep because I mean, it was like a domino effect of however it works out and stuff. Um, but they started working. I mean, the first time they worked on it, it felt like it was a landmine. Like that whole area, basically, when you put your elbow on and you go like this, like they can go from one bump to the next bump just by barely moving their elbow like this, and then they would go right to like figure a way around it. They would end up hit. I mean, it was just. I mean, um,
Who?
dominoes. It was like dominoes of knots of muscle in the back. So as I continued going, there's fewer and fewer and fewer of them, because the deep tissue massage is also like tenderizing the meat, so it allows it to start breathing and relaxing and stuff. So the pain
Yeah.
is going away, but if I don't continue down the road and get it all out of there, then obviously it's going to knot up or stay knotted and keep coming back because obviously I'm going to keep working those muscles doing whatever I'm doing. However, they got there, don't know, but more than likely it was from all the lifting of the crates that I normally do on a daily basis. And I would notice that when I go to do the monster deliveries, I'm in there carrying, 80 to 100 pounds of weight for each tray, up the stairs into the shops. And Jacob, our tackle shops here and everybody that is here local, you know what I'm doing to get up into these tackle shops and stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Craig's got a question. What pound test line do you run on your 80 wide? I just got an 80 wide. Not sure what pound hollow core to use. I feel like you remembered you didn't like the 200. Okay. Yes, I did not like the 200 because as I was kayaking it out, it just felt like a lot of weight was on the line. However, the 130-pound test has been like the perfect size for us because it's not too thin, which means I got a lot more abrasion resistance up against the sandbars and against toothy critters and stuff like that. I feel like I said, it's not because of the sandbars, it's because of all the toothy critters that bump the line. I mean, if it hits it and doesn't really do anything other than nick the line, I have actually been able to find where I've actually been able to save a lot more line because of the added thickness. So the other thing too about not going with the 200 when you're running into heavy current it doesn't create this big old bow that you can't get out of the line. It actually will go
Yeah.
straight to the weight. So 130 pound be perfect, more than enough line class to pull in pretty much anything here on the Gulf Coast. Like I said, I actually did it with 100-pound test finding that manta ray. Granted, I was off the pier. It finally ate through my monofilament top shot and broke me off. But I think, I mean, I wish I would have had a camera on that fight, an underwater camera. That would have been like, I mean, I would have ended up losing it, but man, it would have just been epic. That's like,
Yeah, it would have been a good fight to have on record.
go what?
You said it would have been an awesome fight to have recorded.
It is recorded, and actually, I need to talk to Nick Myers to see if he's invested any time into looking into that. Because man, if we were able to have that video and post that up, bro, like I mean, I would love to see it, but I would hate to see it at the same time because I remember putting on sunscreen at like 6 in the morning before the sun was coming up. I put on sunscreen, but it was so hot out there. There was no wind. It was like almost 100 degrees or whatever. So, me huffing and puffing on a rod and reel combo, I had actually excreted. I mean, it was just like lumps of white crap all over my face. And I didn't realize it until I went like this to wipe off sweat and you could see all the white gunk and everything over it. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. So, yeah. Yeah. Actually, we've landed. We haven't done 12-foot yet. 11-foot hammers we've done on a regular 80 wide, and it took 30 to 45 minutes, and we were able to get them released. So you can do it like that. But yeah, my 12-foot tiger. Actually, okay, my 12-foot tiger came in on. Well, both of them came in on a regular 80 wide 2-speed, 12.6 and the 12.3. The 12.6, I was still learning about the line drag and all of that, what I can actually put on the pressure of that fish. Okay. After I fought that fish, I knew what I could, like, I learned quick. Like, I was, okay, man, I can do this to it. So the second time I caught the second 12-footer was 11 months later after me learning this. Now I'm like, ven para, like, come here real quick. And so that fight was only 35 minutes, and that was to the beach. I'm talking like me finding from 800 yards to the pier, and then we walking to the beach, 35 minutes released. The 12-foot 6 was an hour and 15 minutes before I even saw her the first time. So I had pressure on it. You can see the rod was bowing, but once I learned what I could really do with that line, and granted, this is 100-pound test. Now I'm dealing 130 years later on a T-Rex 80, and I pulled in that 13-footer from 1,800 yards out to the beach in 35 minutes.
Yep.
Yes. Well said. Yeah, on the manta ray and the 12-foot tiger, the first 12-foot tiger I had. Yes, actually, both 12-foot tigers I had monofilament top shots. The first one had a 200-pound test top shot, which was up like 200 feet. The second one had 100 and it was either 100-pound mono, 130-pound mono top shot. Because I could see the reel from here and it's green line, but I don't remember if it was 100, 130-pound mono at the time. I know a lot of times we were using 100-pound tests and it was working fine, but when we couldn't find 100, we would get 130 just because of that, but we didn't like that it would eat up our line capacity. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah.
Damn, Holiday. Thanks. I needed a good laugh.
Hey, I'm just saying, we used to have that one leader that was that had the thumb hook. I don't know if y'all heard that story of that leader, but it had a large circle hook, and I believe it was like a 20-aught circle hook, and it was dull. It was, I mean, I could go like this, and I could not get it to pierce my skin, but that thing, that leader, hooked fish. Like, I mean, and I know I've got. I want to say I've got pictures or video on the channel of me. Uh, like I took off running, and one sandal was here, and about like 6 feet away, my other sandal was because I took off in stride, and I got to the rod, and my hook didn't pull it in or whatever. But that leader, that circle hook could not. I mean, dull as hell, and it hooked fish. So you might be doing me a favor.
Speaking of sharks and everything else, you want to see the side of Craig's reel?
Is he on here? He's not on here right now. Go. Damn it. Oh, wow. That is phenomenal. Jeez, that's awesome. That fucking, that I'm sorry, excuse me. That is awesome. That is awesome. Wow. Yep, yep. All right. Okay, Greg. Um, well, obviously, you've seen my fight videos of my 12-foot tigers on there. Okay, so when I originally built that rod, I think that was in 2011. Making sure, because I know with the medication I've been on for my pain, time and dates have been a little off.
What rod are
Yeah,
you talking about?
the Z1, my shark rods for uh, when I broke the world record with it. Like I literally built it, and not even 2 or 3 weeks later broke a world record with it. It was
Yeah,
2011,
yeah.
and I had to confirm. I've got my placard up here for my world record when I did that one. Give me a second. Man. Oh.
Yeah, 'cause I think that was it was the year before I met you.
Yeah. So uh,
Look at that.
so there's that, and right. Yeah, September 11th, right there. And I had built it 3 weeks before I caught this tiger shark. But I wanted, like I said, I was working out of my garage, making fishing tackle, selling it on the pier, and I already established myself as a premier fishing tackle manufacturer. And I had an idea. I was like, man, if I'm making leaders and weights and all of this that are already, catching monsters, I hadn't caught the world record yet, but I knew I was on the right track. Um, I figured, why not have my own line of rods? So
Yep.
I got with Nick Myers of Breakaway Tackle, and I was like, hey, man, can you order me these parts? Because I was going to work with Roy's, but obviously he was like, well, you got to buy $50,000 of this. And, I mean, it was in a retarded amount of money he wanted me to work with, which,
Yeah.
I was looking at, man, if this had worked out, they would have been able to mass produce them in there. And I just wanted a small percentage because I'd be advertising for them. Well, he went that route, and I was like, well, you know what? Screw that. I talked to Nick at Breakaway Tackle, and he said, hey, yeah, man, let's do this. And he's that's a great idea. Like, he was all for trying to help lift me up.
Yeah.
And so that right there, like I said, is a true display of how things should run. Like if I was already not, and even at that time, like I was making gear for Roy's Bait and Tackle. I sold him my surfboards, and I was also doing it for Breakaway and all the other tackle shops. So I could not understand, why he was like that. So I wasn't going to waste
Yeah.
any more time doing that. But however, Nick opened that door, and because we opened that door, we brought in the rod. He built it there at the shop, And obviously, since then we've upgraded some things on it. What we found that we didn't like with the rod and stuff like that. Now the rod, the rollers, and the unibut are exactly what we're looking for that type of rod. However, obviously at that time it was a lot cheaper to build a rod than it is now. The
Yeah.
price of everything has gone through the roof. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because yes, there's a ton of rods on the market. There's a lot of ways to go and stuff like that. But for me, with the gear that I'm using, obviously I'm going to use the gear that I know I have used, and you know, I've tested in all of this, and it ends up being our Z1 rod. It's a solid glass rod blank that's pretty much unbreakable. I mean, that you cannot break this damn rod. It's an 80 to 130 pound class, which I've ran my 80 wides on it, my T Rex 80 wides on it, my 130 T Rex on it, and it holds up to all of them like fine. So now the thing is, the cost is about $1,000 to have it all done up and stuff like that, and that's where it's at. Now there's other rods on the market that are several $100s, but I know a few of those rods, the guides and the rollers end up falling off within one season. I know because we actually did one of those rods. One of our teammates years back had one. Now it was nice during the fight and everything, but also too it was not a unibut. It was a solid one piece rod, and so
Yeah.
I didn't like that because all my other rods I could break down, and that one I could not break it down. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't like it. But yeah. Yeah, I did. Let's see, just got a teddies.
Oh, coming soon. Video coming soon.
Nice,
Awesome.
nice. Good deal. Well,
Awesome.
Mr. For Life, if you'd like, man, if you can, I don't know if you got a tripod or whatever. Maybe you can go live. I'll send you a link, and we'll kick Jacob off the channel for a bit and see some fishing because I know we're desperate for it. All of us are. So
Yeah.
yeah, but no. And the other thing is, guys, like I said, I've got my therapy appointment, so I got to leave here right at about 9:40, 9:45, so I can get there in time. But yeah, yesterday was crazy in Corpus. Like there was uh, an active shooter in the Bay of Corpus Christi area between Corpus and Flower Bluff. They had the highway shut down on both sides and this and that. And actually, I had gotten there, I guess, when it was kind of coming toward an end. But they ended up pulling somebody out of the water. I don't know if he was alive or dead or anything, but that's pretty much all I've heard. I did not watch the news last night because I was dealing with a potentially busted pipe in a wall of our kitchen that we had just put
Oh,
in. So yeah, so I was going through the siding, going through the insulation, going through everything to find it, and uh, yeah, so basically that's why I'm really hurting right now. I don't know if y'all noticed it was really struggling for me to get up, and the wife's like,
yeah.
"Well, why are you checking that out?" I said, "Because I don't want it to be like if we wait a day of waterlogged wood in our house, it's gonna it could be bad. Like I don't need that. Like so I opened it up, everything was dry, so I went looking further down, and the pipe that comes from the bottom side of the sink, the drain pipe. I guess when they were installing it, they pushed down on the lower pipe that comes into the main 4 inch or whatever to go to there. It popped off.
Oh,
It was never
shit.
glued. Well, it was never glued. So I was like, okay. So I took some sandpaper to it, put it all together, put it in there, and some of the glue got on my hand. And I told the wife something smart.
Oh, my gosh.
It was pretty funny, but man, that stuff is hard to come off. Like, look, I'm still peeling some of it off. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. And I mean, it was
Hey,
all over all three fingers. And I've never had it land on me like that, so I didn't know how sticky that stuff is. But man, that's some tough stuff. So,
yeah. Well, yeah, it's got to hold water pressure back.
well, no, dude. But yes, true that. True that for that. Yes, it does. So,
Yep. Hey, I'll
all
be
right.
live probably about 2:30 y'all's time.
Oh, for your life, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. I
Let's
think
see.
right around 2:30.
Go down. I need to
Hey,
look
is
at
that CJ? That is CJ.
Yeah.
Hey, CJ.
Oh, wow. That is nice. I'm waiting for it to come up on the computer so I can see it a lot more.
And let's see
Wow.
the other side.
And what's that going to be?
That's a hook. That's a.
No, I know that's a hook.
I'm about to say, if you can't recognize a dang hook, there's something wrong with you, son.
Oh my gosh,
Good
yes.
Lord. You don't know a hook when you see one. You call yourself a
Well,
bait tackle
okay,
guy.
so you were showing the first one right there, and I was trying to see what pattern you were making or what you were trying to make
Oh,
with it. And then about right, I was looking at the TV over here. So a koozie, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See,
These are,
I didn't see the bottom end cut,
yeah.
and so
Well, I
I was
did that
looking
on
this
purpose.
way, and you're already flipped over here. So you got to remember it's like 8 seconds behind. So
Oh, that's
so I
right.
said, "What's that?" And it was on the hook, and you're like, "It's a hook." I was like, "Oh God." Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, these are the
yeah.
25-ounce koozies.
Damn it. Okay, so look, that's me explaining on the channel. Like I'm trying to see it, so I'm waiting for it to come up and
Yeah.
stuff. So look, you're gonna say, "Look, it's 25 ounce koozie." Yeah, yeah. So, one half. Hey, I tell you what, guys, the deal we started yesterday, Hyman and Edgar. I mean, obviously they've been texting me, and I have not checked the email, so I'm going to go ahead and check it right now. And I want to see who else has been going and sharing these links. And okay, and if you're screenshotting and you're doing all of this, and then you're just going to upload it all at one time, awesome deal. But guys, we are setting up for our 25,000 subscriber mark giveaway, which means that's our next giveaway, which means duh. But Jacked Up Leatherwork, the guy on the other screen, has agreed to donate a custom leather reel case for a 50 wide, 80 wide, or a 130. The winner will get to pick, and he's going to tool it out and everything for it. Now, the way to get into this drawing is to be sharing Jacked Up Leatherworks. The main one is we want Jacked Up Leatherworks to grow. However, obviously, to make it happen quicker, you're going to be sharing my channel at the same time. Share it to every single Facebook page every single um, platform of internet access, TikTok, uh, Facebook, Instagram. I heard of another one today, Twitch. Have y'all heard of anything like that? So,
Oh,
I
Twitch?
mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
A buddy of mine does some work on there. It's like for like gamers.
Yes, yes, but it
Yeah.
allows them to be um, in camera. Seeing kind of like what we're doing here. But
Yeah.
just another platform out there. Yeah, yeah. Just like John said, he's putting it out there. He's gonna egg your house and dole your hooks, guys. So you don't want no hooks. Yeah, guys. Like I said, guys, this is an awesome opportunity to actually. I mean, and like I said, it's free. Just involves a little bit of your time of sharing the links of our YouTube channel to all those Facebook. Screenshot each time you do, and it's an entry for the drawing. So once we get to the 25,000 mark, then I'll start writing everybody's name on there, so that way you know how many tickets you get into it. And so it's free to get in. You just got to put in the work for it. Um, let's see. Yeah. So like I said, but yes, Edgar and Jaime have been sending to me through text. But like I said, I'm really encouraging y'all to do it through the email because you'll be able to attach a lot more and I'll be able to easily find it. With these two, I'm going to have to remind them to, hey, shoot me a text real quick so it could bring it to the top of the news feed because obviously I'm getting 1,000. I get 1,000 texts a week easily, like from day to day,
Yeah.
easily 100, 200. But yes, we are not billionaires today, guys.
Damn it. So what I was going to do, Albert, for anybody that's new or hasn't seen them before, as Albert was talking about the reel covers, this is one of them for a TRX 130. So this is going to be the one, the winner of the one for the 25,000 subscriber giveaway is going to get something like this. This is the side plate for it.
Oh, that's so awesome, man! Like, wow,
So
wow.
you'll get your 50, your 80, or your 130 wrapped in leather with tools on it, with tool marks on it, just like this, and it can be just about almost any design you want. I can pretty much do everything except for human figures and fairies and stuff.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not. I'm gonna hold back on that. It's a military thing. We mess with each other all the time. So, and now that I'm kind of giving them precursor, I'm like, leave the Navy alone. It's okay. Oh, my buddy Daniel, man, he's gonna be. Daniel Cavanaugh, man, served in the Navy. Freaking awesome brother from another mother, right there. He's up on the East Coast working up there, tearing it up and stuff like that. Or he might have already gone down to South America because his mom passed away this past year, and so he's got to go deal with some stuff with the home and businesses that she had doing and stuff. So yeah.
Yes, he does.
I have a lot of videos of the 80 getting spooled up with the 130 for sure. Yeah. So. Yeah. But oh man, yes, no, thank you for reminding us about that, Edgar. Also, guys, I have not checked our tickets today to see how much we won with whatever we have. However, it's 1.3 or 1.13 now million or $1 billion with the B, capital B, for the next drawing. So I figured that on that day we'll do the same thing we did, But I'm thinking if you can't be in the morning live feed or whatever, just send it through Cash App. Make sure to put on there what it's for and put it as a gift, guys, because otherwise I'm gonna end up paying taxes on that money late at the end of the year or whatever, and hopefully win it. And I won't care, but yeah, we're just looking at the long term of this, guys. So, but yes, when's the next drawing? What, Friday? I think it's Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
we didn't do a fire sale yesterday.
no, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Yeah. Oh, I think we just did the lottery thing. So
Yeah, I really didn't have a lot of time with everything that I had going on yesterday. Did not get to do it. So, um, if you want to do it, we're good. But I won't be able to do it right now. I'll have to do it later on when I get back. And okay, that don't tell me how much I spent. Okay. Got my new fishing license in. Got it in my. Cause I buy the year-to-date one, so mine finally expired, and
that's the one I usually got.
Huh?
So that's the one I usually got.
I'm legal again. So go ahead.
No, nope, I'm not even going to go down that road.
Yeah. So, but yeah, guys. So be sure to put in some work today, guys. I got a short video today, so instead of the 2 hours you would have been watching me, you could be like this, sharing and sharing and sharing, so you can get as many entries into that to win the case from him. No, they hold exactly the same amount for the 80, the size 80 or size 50. Um, They say they engineered the spool differently, but when I spool them up, I get the same amount of line. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we got to do a belated birthday fire drawing for CJ. Is what it's looking like. Yeah, let's do it. And man, well, happy birthday, CJ. A day late, but we're not $1 short today. We're $10 short because it didn't work out.
Yeah, really.
But yes, so as y'all saw, we got up to 23 people. I'm gonna see, with the monies, if we win anything, then I'll roll it over into the next pot and stuff like that, and we can buy in again.
Take it easy, Holiday.
Yep. Well, good luck, monkey. Smash on that test. Yep. Earn that time away so you can go fishing. So, but yeah. And Mr. Jeff is walking in, which is good because here in a few minutes I got to run, so I got to start getting locked on with him of our game plan for today. But yeah, guys, like I said, keep sharing our links to get your entries. Like I said, if you just share Jacob's, that's one ticket. But if you share mine, you get two tickets, one and one. So the more tickets you get in there, the more times you can get it. It's unlimited. Like however many social platforms you are associated with, if it's a screenshot of you sharing that information, it will count towards getting your name into that pot. So again, guys, I got to run. Y'all have a good day. Jacob, thank you very much for coming on. Get that pot of coffee going.
Oh, it's already going.
Okay.
I was gonna say, put in the description of the video here, put the email where they can send it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Team Hard Life #1 at gmail.com.
Yeah. Because the live comments, they go away after a while, so nobody can see them. So,
Okay. All right. Well, I'll let do it real quick. Somebody, I was gonna do it, but I pushed something and my screen went funky over here. So I'm not computer literate too much. I don't know what the hell is going on over here. So
if I get on here, I'll put it in the comments after the live part goes away.
okay. Let's see. I think. Hold on. Let me see.
Ooh, I got snow coming.
You do?
Yeah. I just got it done. Ooh. Actually, I might be doing a damn a polar plunge.
Ooh.
It's for the raising money for the Special Olympics.
Wow. When do you think you might do that?
I don't know. I got the date saved on my phone or whatever. But it's through the Mad Viking, and we're doing a polar plunge to help raise money for them.
Wow. Let us know. We'll do live.
I might just do it because if somebody's gonna have to watch this painful event because I'm not gonna remember it probably.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
CJ, Snow Angels for his birthday wish.
Well, right now it would be a leaf angel. So.
All right, guys. Yeah. I gotta run. I gotta talk to Jeff real quick, guys. But y'all got some work to do, and good luck. And I'll keep y'all posted. I'll have an update for y'all later this afternoon. So,
all right, man.
Stay tuned. We're gonna rock it.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
You too, boss. Later.